Right, so we're now in Towyn and just short distance from a place called Rhyl, which is in North Wales. Now, behind me is a massive caravan park. You can see it, and as we walk, you're going to see it more and more. Now, listen, I've just seen a parrot. Now, if you don't believe me, check this out. Look at that. There's a guy with a parrot. You don't see that very often, especially in the UK. But anyway, come back to me. I want to have a chat with you. Right, so in this video, we're going to have a chat. Have you ever been on holiday in England? And when I say on holiday, I mean, have you ever hired a static caravan like these ones? You see them, they're bloody everywhere. Now, there's lots of them, and a lot of them are full. So there's obviously a huge demand for them British North Wales holidays. Now, like I say, we're in Towyn, but we're going to find out in this video, what is it? What brings people to these places? Because it's a great place for tourism, but what attracts people? What is it? What's the secret sauce? What can North Wales offer you? And what can these caravan parks give you what you already haven't got? So in this video, we're going to find out, starting right now. Right, so people come to places like North Wales and the big caravan parks, and this is what they usually get. What you find a lot of is bingo places and burger vans and arcades. It's a shame. See this arcade here? This has been going around for years, literally since probably the 80s, but it seems that it's shut down. Now that must have been recently, because I remember a couple of years ago, this place was booming. In fact, it's still open, but it's obviously not as busy as it usually is. Should we go in? Let's have a look. Okay, so you can see all the arcades here. I say if you want to spend money and want to get rid of money very quick, just come in here for half an hour. I can guarantee all your money will be gone. There you go. All the burger bars there for you, and then you've got the big fair over there. We can go and have a look, but I think you have to pay. You see it in the distance. Right, we're just walking away from the strip now. We're just going to go back to the caravan where we're staying at. And it's just down here. Holidays have changed so much since when I was a kid. Or is it because I'm older, it just looks different? But I suppose people want different things from holidays now. What do people go on holiday for, really? It's escapism, isn't it? Because they're trying to experience something out of the norm. What is the definition of a holiday? I've just tried to find out what the definition of a holiday is, but the internet's crap where I am. That's another thing. When I had a caravan in North Wales, I could never get any signal. And lo and behold, I'm in North Wales and there's no signal. Okay, so my definition of a holiday is basically you want to escape from reality, the mundane life of society. Because in life, what do? We get up, we go to work, we pay our bills. It's very stressful. And if we've got children, it's lovely, but we have to bring them up, which brings burdens, because they're certainly not an asset. So then when we go on a holiday, it's a place where we can escape, let go and be ourselves. So if that's the case, if that's the definition of a holiday, what should a holiday be? Well, as you can see, we're surrounded by caravans literally everywhere. And all these people are paying good money, hundreds, even thousands, to stay in these luxurious caravans. But what for? What do they want? What are they seeking? Them flowers are nice, aren't they? Look at that. Nature. Can't go wrong with nature. So they're paying good money to come on holiday. They expect escapism. So what is escapism? What are you trying to escape from? You want something different. You want to see if the grass is greener on the other side. You want a bit of luxury, a bit of ease. And what I mean by that, do you know what the biggest killer is in the world? Well, what do they call something that kills you? It's called a disease. And what's the opposite of disease? At ease. You like that, don't you? Because what causes disease? Stress. Stress is the biggest killer. So if we can avoid stress and feel calm and relaxed, that's when we get a holiday. That's when we're at ease. And that's all we want, really. Peace. I'm an idiot. I've just bloody walked around this caravan park. I don't even know where I am. I can't see anything. It doesn't help when it's bloody baking. This sun is permeating my eyes. And the thing is, everything looks the same. It's just caravans, 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 caravans. But there's no signs. It's like IKEA. It's very easy to get lost. Right, let's get ourselves out of here. Yeah, me being an idiot like I usually am, trying to find a shortcut. And I always think, oh, if I turn down here, it's a shortcut. Then I turn down there, and then I realise it's not a shortcut. Because once I've gone down there, and I turn around, I realise that I'm lost. Here we go, we're back on the straight and narrow. We just followed this road. Oh, there's the policeman. Wonder what he's doing. That's the Welsh police. It's different from the English police. They're all under the same governing body, the same government. But Wales and England are different countries, believe it or not. Even though it's only, 20 minutes down the road. I literally can't believe how warm it is. Again, it's 31 degrees today. This is in the UK. Now, this is usually unheard of. So I'll tell you the date today. I think it's around about the 10th of June, something like that. But we were warned on the news that we're going to have a massive heat wave. And I think that's why a lot of people have decided to come to North Wales for the weekend, because it's baking. Now, there's not that many people here, considering. Why is that? When the sun's out, the flies come out. In other words, when the sun's out, us humans like to go out and enjoy the sun, but I think this sun's a bit too hot for us. So what do? We stay in the shade. But in England, we don't tend to have air conditioning. So what do? We just have to sit there and suffer. But there you go. This path goes on for freaking ages. Now, this path is Towyn. It's a very famous road. When I say it's a path, it's a road. This is the path. And it's very narrow. You can see my feet there, and that's the road. But it's a right-of-way road. So when you come through here, it gets you through to all the entertainment, which is down there where we've just been. Then you come up towards here, and this is more towards the Abergele area. So you've got Towyn, which we're in now. But if you go up there, we see the mountains or hills in the distance. That's Abergele. Now, there's not a lot in Abergele. It's a nice little town, but there's not really any entertainment. There's a Tesco if you like shopping, but apart from that, that's about it. A couple of years ago, me and the missus had a caravan in Towyn, a static caravan like these ones, and our site fees were very expensive. I'll tell you how much they were. You're talking almost £5,000 a year. That's your site fee. That's just to put your caravan actually on the site. Then you've got gas, electric, water rates, insurance, because you have to insure it. So it's very expensive. And if you're traveling to your static caravan every weekend, you got to pay for fuel. And it's that can be expensive depending on how far away you live from North Wales itself. So just be aware of that before considering getting yourself a holiday home. Right, this is the Golden Gate Caravan Park. Now, the Golden Gate is owned by a company called SF Parks. Now, SF Parks don't just own this one, they own several ones. So here to my left, see them caravans that are sort of just dumped there, right there for sale, basically. So if you want to buy one of them, they usually do tell you the prices on the actual caravan window. Look, there you go, for sale, more information, call that number. Right, great. Now, these ones are all static, so they're based. But if you notice at the bottom of them, underneath, they're not bricked up. They're not allowed to be. Which doesn't look that nice. It looks nice when they've got like them verandas behind them. Not behind them, around them. Like that one's kind of got one. But they're not really meant to have them. Well, it's got it at the front, but at the bottom, see how it's not there. And the reason for that is because it's a fire hazard. And if it's the reason why you've got to see the wheels as well, so it's easy for it to get out, because if it's not on wheels, it's classed as a stationary property, and that's when you pay council tax. But because it can be moved on wheels, then you don't have to pay council tax, because it's not a home, is it? It's not a structural building. Like I say, I'm not staying at this caravan site today, but I'm just showing you around it. But this is one of the most popular ones in Towyn. Now, if you want to rent one here, it's quite cheap. There's certain websites you can go on, like Airbnb, Booking.com. Best thing to do is Caravan Owners. That's another website, or Facebook. And if you don't want to do any of them, you can literally go on to the site itself. So this one would be goldengates.com and then directly book through them. So there's loads of ways you can do it. This caravan here, I've actually stayed in this one. Just behind me there. I'm not going to show you the exact one, but it's one of them ones. And I stayed in it and it was nice. But you know what they said when we rented it? They said it's got free Wi-Fi. But we were there for like 4 days. Did it have Wi-Fi? Well, it had the Wi-Fi box. Did it work? No. Now that's the problem, because the reason I wanted Wi-Fi is because the kids get easily bored. They're not like kids from the 80s and 90s when they used to play out and enjoy themselves. They haven't got Wi-Fi. It's like if the Wi-Fi is not on, they sort of like turn off. It's very bizarre. But there you go. They're addicted to the internet, aren't they? That's another thing people think is going on holiday in Britain. If you live in Britain, going on holiday a lot cheaper than going abroad. Now, there's a sort of a myth out there that it's cheaper to go on holiday in your own country, but the truth is, it actually isn't. Far from it. The truth is, it's cheaper to go abroad. Like I said, I went to Benidorm, paid 50 quid for my flight, stayed in accommodation for 6 nights. That cost me 180 quid and got a flight back home, about 50 quid again. So you're talking what, 250 odd quid there or thereabouts? And that's a week in a foreign country. Perfect. If you come here for a week, you're talking 500-600 quid. It's mad, isn't it? And I think that Benidorm's a lot nicer than sunny Wales, even though sunny Wales is nice, but not as nice. Right, this is the road, this main road here. I think it's called Towyn Road, but it goes all the way down there and it goes through to Rhyl. So you just follow this road, and that bus there, if you ever want to get a bus, it's quite easy. Look at it, just go straight down there. You just follow that bus and it'll take you directly into Rhyl. And that's where the train is as well. If you want to get the train here, dead easy, no issues. It's across this road. It gets really busy, that's the only problem. So yeah, Golden Gates and the NUC Clubhouse, that's all part of the same thing. It's a huge caravan park, goes all the way down there for literally miles. It goes all the way up there for lots more miles. But across the road directly is this one. Now this is different. This is called Towyn. Now this is a little bit posher. But because it's posher, you pay more money. What makes it posh is because it's got a swimming pool. But the other one across the road has, but this one's a little bit bigger. And the entertainment's a lot better here. The stage is better. It's just a lot better in general. There's a lot more activities. There's holiday reps and things like that. So it's great for kids. They're more focused on kids and entertaining your kids. So if you're on holiday with the kids and you want to just get away from them and keep them entertained for a few hours, then this is probably your best bet. Right, there's a massive arcade area there. And there's the pub as well if you want to get a bite to eat. But be aware the prices are very expensive. Okay, this is the show bar. Now nothing's on at the moment, but if you look to the right, it has all the entertainment. It'll show you what's on. But let's just go in. Oh, it's quiet. No one's in here, but tonight this place will be booming, I can guarantee it. But for now, nothing's on. But again, if you want to find out, you just look at the entertainment on that screen. It'll tell you what days, what's on. So it's Saturday. So tonight, the 12th, there you go, that's what date it is. Okay, bingo. Yeah, bingo. Yeah, there's a lot of bingo on here. If you like bingo, you'll love it here. But if you don't like gambling, you don't like bingo, you don't like drinking, and you're on a diet, don't come on holiday because there's nothing else here. Apart from the walks. And the walks are free because there's lovely places to walk in North Wales. It's absolutely stunning. So yeah, get hiking, get fit. Getting tired now, walking around. It's this sun, it doesn't help. Like I said, I've just come back from Benidorm, which was only a few days ago, and it was really hot there. It's probably around about 28 degrees. And now here on this day, they reckon it's about 31 degrees. And do you know what? They're probably right. It's literally baking. But still, there's not that many people here, which is very odd. Again, we're not in peak season yet. That's usually July, August, that's when it gets really busy. That's when the kids break up off school. And that's what it's about. Having a caravan's really for kids. Because kids love it, don't they? It's exciting. That's what it's all about. It's about your kids.